Family, grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Now, for you it was last week, for me it was a few minutes ago. I talked about how preparation isn't enough. Spirit needed for you to know that preparation isn't enough. And I'm recording this on the same day. Spirit said to give me the date. It's June 26, 2026. Spirit, I give thanks. That date right there. Oh. Anyway, that spirit just gave me a crazy download about today's date. Thinking about this, and I need to look that number up. Okay. So, I need to tell you that mediocre isn't enough. Being mediocre, it's not okay. Okay? It's not enough. It's not okay. It's not anything that's okay to just be rolling in and coasting in. Okay? Like, knowingly, I'ma just be mediocre and be okay with being mediocre. And I don't mean being mediocre in society standards, because society doesn't have any standards. I said society doesn't have any standards. You set the standard. The standard actually has already been set, and it's coming back into divine alignment, but that's neither here nor there. So if you know, baby, but I digress. Moving to mediocrity isn't a societal standard. It's the standard that you set for yourself. So if you decide that you're okay with just being mediocre with yourself, Spirit said I'm gonna hit somebody a certain kind of way. Sorry, not sorry. It's my job, and it says in my bio, I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. And you sitting here thinking that you're moving and being mediocre is okay is the reason why you're getting mediocre things coming to you. That's the reason why you're not moving any other way besides lateral moves. It's because you've decided and you've been okay with being mediocre. You don't even want to be the best mediocre you can be. You're just okay with being mediocre. With being I was about to say I don't make sense, but see, at the same time, it's a mindset. To be okay with being mediocre for yourself, in yourself, with yourself, is a mindset. That's when you need to work on some walls that are built up inside of you with that chisel that Spirit keeps giving you when you're sitting and you're doing your thing in your private time. I'm telling you. When Spirit gives you a chisel, it's not like any other chisel that anybody else has given you that you can buy, that you can even imagine. See, the Spirit that chisel is giving you is built for that wall that's been built in your mind. That chisel that Spirit is giving you is for specifically that wall that has been built in your mind. Because you can't keep moving along this journey and expect advancement if you've resign yourself to be mediocre. If you're tired of mediocre results, stop being mediocre in your thinking. Just stop thinking, oh, well, this is what it is. And I know it's easier said than done, but baby, it is done. What did I say? I said, I know sometimes it's easier said than done, but it is done. I can tell you this because I once thought to be a mediocre was okay. That was just how it was going to be in life. Baby, it's a mindset. When you decide that you want to keep moving in mediocrity, you can't be mad when mediocrity is all you get. You need to decide and you need to move in the preparation that has been done for you into moving in something better, something more, because everything aligns for the greater good of you, which aligns for the greater good of the community you live in, the house that you live in, the town that you live in, the state that you live in. It all starts with you. So if you resigned yourself to mediocrity, you can't really be mad or upset when other people have gone from mediocrity to success and moving in their godliness. Ancestors are always going to give you a choice. Spirit is always going to give you direction. You're always going to be moving along a journey. So if you're moving along a journey, and if you know you're going to get guidance, if you know you're going to get answers, if you hear the answers, if you hear the guidance, but yet and still you've decided that that's not a thing for you, then you're okay with being mediocre. But I'm here to tell you, if you are here, you know the mediocrity is not okay. That's not what we're doing here. That's not how we're moving here. That's why becoming aware of who you are, doing the shadow work, sitting in the dark, sitting with yourself and saying those things to yourself that you don't want to hear, albeit it needs to be out loud, but baby, mediocrity can only be overcome by success, by movement, by moving and knowing that you are responsible. Even if you think you have no responsibilities, that's mediocrity, because you are responsible for yourself. And you are responsible for what you know. So I need for you to know, because now you are responsible. Mediocrity is not okay. Being mediocre, that's not okay. Being your best self, that is okay. Moving in advancement of yourself, that is what's okay. Even if at the end of every day you're not at the top tier and done the top tier thing that you wanted to do, you are still moving and advancing along this journey. Because the way up is still in upward motion. You're not moving laterally, you're moving up. It can be fast, it can be slow, but still up it is that you're moving. And don't judge your movements by those around you. Spirit said that's something else. I'm going to leave that there, because somebody needed to hear that right now. Don't judge your movements by those around you, because those around you aren't the ones who are standing in you when these things need to be done, when decisions need to be made along your journey. People can help you move along your journey, but the decision, the final decision that needs to be made is yours. Ancestors have answers for you. Spirit wants to guide you. So I just want to know, are you okay with being mediocre? Because I'm not. Family, I love you. I love you. I'm going to go and have some water. I just drank my coffee. Peace.